Hi, everybody. This is Tammy from Women Encouraging Women. I just wanted to get on and first thank everybody who got on to the conference call. The last 2 weeks, we've been having such an amazing experience. The topics that we discussed was unforgiveness, some of the ways that it can affect your life, and also some ways to get over it in order to help us to become, number one, more forgiving people, so that way we can receive forgiveness ourselves. Also this week, probably for like the next 2 or 3 weeks, I've been led to actually talk about fear. And I wanted to talk about fear because I know that so many of us, we have these fears that prevent us from becoming our better selves. We were created to be amazing. We were created in God's image, to be in His likeness, to be more God-like. But we allow our fear to stop us from really reaching our goals. When I first started out, many of you know I'm a registered nurse. When I first started out in nursing school, I can't tell you how many times I tried to talk myself out of it. I was definitely afraid. I thought that there was no way I could become a nurse. There was no way I could be able to help people. But I had this yearning in me to really want to become a nurse, but I didn't think that I could do it. And many times the fear was overwhelming. If I failed a test or something, the first thing I would do is say, see, I told him, you didn't belong being a nurse. But in actuality, I had to learn how to get over that fear. And I can tell you, I graduated in 2008, and that is one of the best things that I've ever accomplished in my life. Also, with starting this ministry, I was definitely afraid because I said, how would people receive me? Who am I to try to encourage people when I need encouragement myself? Who am I, to talk to people about different things that can help them along with in their life when I'm not perfect? So I was really afraid of how I would be received. As women, we internalize everything. I can't tell you how many times I've recorded and critiqued myself and said, oh, don't do that, because I'm afraid of how people will receive me. But then I have to understand that fear might not necessarily be conducive to me doing what is expected of me. And I understand that the more I do this, the more I get over that fear and understand that I was placed here at this appointed time in order to help people. Fear only cripples us. Fear was meant to make us to become complacent and okay with where we are. Fear is a dream killer. Many of us have, we started out when we were younger and we had all these dreams. I want to do this, I want to do that. And somehow whenever life got into us, and it caused that fear to creep up in us and say, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Probably not. And what happens is over time, that fear builds up and it permeates our whole life. We're afraid of going outside. We're afraid of meeting new people. We're afraid of trying new experiences. We're scared, and we're fearful all the time. And that fear has stopped us from making amazing friends. That fear has stopped us from becoming our better selves. That fear has stopped us from opening ourselves up to new experiences. If you want something different in life, you have to look at yourself and say, what are the things that I really fear inside of me? What are those things that cause me to get to the door of opportunity and then turn around and sit down in the chair I've been in because I'm too afraid to go through that door? Nobody can tell you what's on the other side of the door, but at least you want to knock and open up that door to at least see what's over there. Suppose if on the other side of that door is 100 times better than sitting in that chair. You have to make a decision and say, I will not let my fear beat me. I will not let my fear cause me to not live the life that I was meant to be. Now, I'm not going to rattle on and on because you guys will get this on the conference call. Again, I wanted to give you the conference line number. It's 1-641-715-3580. The access code is 158404. We will be on every Thursday. Every Thursday at 7 o'clock. I implore you guys to jump on. Even if you don't, even if you don't want to say anything, I would just implore you guys to get on and get these little nuggets, because it's all about us encouraging each other. It's all about us lifting up each other. And there may be a place that you're weak that another woman is really strong in. You may have a lot of fears that somebody else has tackled along the way, and that may help you with your journey with your own fear. So again, I implore you, get on the conference line. I look forward to talking to you guys on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Again, Pink Strong, you guys stay encouraged. Bye-bye.